1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I have to do one more episode because the show just got fucking crazy. This is what I'm saying is like Metal Gear, it starts as like your regular military spy type of shit, secret agent stuff, and then it just at some point goes fucking crazy. So, okay, he said get out of my mind. So Liquid Snake is possessing Ocelot? Or, like, because at first it made it look like Liquid Snake, who I'm, like, amazed that he's back. He was my favorite character. He is, like, he's just such a queen. I know there's a queen from RuPaul's Drag Race whose name was Alaska. That's what he's like to me. He's like Queen Alaska. Like, he's just so everything. But anyway, okay, so at first it looked like Liquid Snake had just disguised himself to be Ocelot. Now he's talking in his real voice, but now it looks like he's possessing his body through his hand, the hand that got cut off before, I think. And maybe they're like sharing a fucking brain. Like, let's see what goes on, okay? I'm gonna do another episode for this shit. Liquid. Oh, you know what? That's another thing. I'm gonna pause it for 1 second because that's what I thought was so funny is that, like, in the first Metal Gear, like, okay, they're called Solid Snake and Liquid Snake, right? I feel like whatever that is in Japanese probably sounds better. I feel like something is lost in translation there. And is there a gas snake? Is there a plasma snake? These are things I have to know. So anyways, whatchamacallit? Is plasma even real? Does it even count? Is it even... Anyways, where was I? Yeah, so everybody would call Solid Snake, Snake. And everybody calls Liquid Snake, Liquid. So I'm just like, that's like if you have two twins who are named, like, Mary Lou and Mary Jane or something. And Mary Lou, everybody calls her Mary. But Mary Lou, everybody calls her Lou. Or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Wait. You know what I'm trying to say. So, isn't that a little fucked up? I don't know. I just think that's funny. Okay, let's see what the fuck is going on. He's got like a barcode on him.
Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother.
What?
Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm.
Okay, so he grafted Liquid Snake's arm onto his body, and now he's being possessed by him. Like, this is like Tales from the Crypt type of shit. Look at everybody floating. Oh my god, that jump, that pose. Oh my god. This cockpit is so, like, restrictive. What is he? There's, like, something on top of him. I couldn't work in these conditions. Oh, he's in Metal Gear. Okay, he's gonna try to drive the machine. Alright. And he's, like, really, really slowly coming towards him, I guess. You gotta warm up the engine, I guess. Something like that.
You don't have what it takes after all.
This dude's voice sounds a lot like, the guy that, He sounds a lot like the dude that plays Loki. I don't like the fact that they made him so British. I mean, I'm sure the dude's a good actor and all this stuff, but I feel like it just falls into that, like, super outdated trope of, like, the bad one's gonna be British. Like, what? That's so, like, outdated at this point. Like, see, now they want to unload. Now they want to unload. They should have done that when they had a clear fucking shot, and there's, like, 100 of them, and they've got all these machine guns. I know he's holding the detonator, but look, he set it off anyway. You might as well have tried. This fucking Metal Gear looks like a giant fucking pterodactyl or something. It's like such, it blends in so much too that like it's kind of hard to see it. Okay, yeah, it's got like a big triangle head, like pyramid head. Looks like a fucking pterodactyl. Has like these two big wings, and then some chicken legs. It's like Baba Yaga's house. What is the matter with Snake? Why is he like so shaken up right now? Yeah, no shit. Has he not been like watching all this, or like has he not been on the radio? He should be able to hear all this, right? He should be able to hear all this shit going wrong. Oh, everybody's poor little dead bodies floating around. They look like a bunch of things in a snow globe. Oh, there's like a rainbow on Metal Gear. Nice. Oh my god. It's got a laser beam like Godzilla. Of course. And it roars. It has a flower face like the monster from The Thing. Snake. What's wrong? Did he get hit in the head or something? Did he just die? Oh yeah, because they said he went down with the ship, right? Or whatever. Look at its tail! It has like a big alligator tail. Oh, it is a pterodactyl, okay. Okay, there's Snake. I don't know how he got up, but he's magical, so, you know. This pterodactyl thing, I guess this is the same pterodactyl thing that, Rai Rai was fighting in, the head that wouldn't die thing. Yes, use your fucking laser beam and take out a single fucking guy. What is this? He just dives into the ocean. Alright, it's pretty epic, man. Oh no, Snake is right there. He's just left to bob around in the sea.
Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene.
Oh, see, they were taking pictures of him, too.
I look forward to tomorrow morning's smash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Mr. President? Mr. President? President of what? That's the question. Oh my god, look at all these whirlwinds. Or maybe that's just supposed to be raindrops. Fucking Mr. Anime is just calling out. Why didn't he try to say anything earlier? He calls it the worst times. And doesn't call it the worst times. Scientists had to make thousands of calculations to create the atomic bomb and determine its effects. Computers and atomic bombs, both products of World War II, grew up together. Information Age, People, Information Technology Exhibition, National Museum of American History, Smithsonian. Okay, I got it all.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an
This is
oil
the
tanker
new
full of
Snake.
crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic night.
Okay, is this... They're gonna just tell us everything we just saw?
Around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up in inside the big shell.
That big shell.
I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time, but in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Okay.
Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours
I like the name
ago,
Bravo.
the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Ugh, again.
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly
They're probably pissed. They probably got screwed over in the past, and they're like, we want to take over some shit now and make America cry or whatever. I don't know. The usual fucking story. Wasn't there a movie about that? What movie was that where they were like, we're ex-soldiers that got fucked over, so we're gonna fuck you over now? Something like that. It's probably actually been a bunch of movies like that. C4. Why do I feel like I've heard that so much lately?
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person.
Look at this aquatic outfit.
James Johnson.
James Johnson.
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists
Yeah, that's
intend to
typical
blow
boring
the big
name.
shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
Oh man, that would be so
That's the worst-case
exciting.
scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released.
Oh my god. What is this? The captions are like
And the sea will turn into
tweaking
a
out.
toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
Oh wow. Okay. Is that real? I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Sure, a shitload of research went into this shit.
1. Infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages.
Wait, they said if the chlorine gets into the ocean,
It's necessary.
or was it anti-chlorine? I don't know what he said. If chlorine gets into the water, it's gonna cause toxic. That doesn't make any sense. It must have been like
Team 10 is also
anti-
conducting a rescue operation.
chlorine. What is anti-chlorine? I've never heard of anything like that.
Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is
Oh,
order.
wasn't Foxhound already exposed before? But I guess this is the new Foxhound. This is the second try.
This is Snake. I'm now inside strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in
There's
luck.
Troutman,
There are
whatever
no
his name is.
sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
And this
The lights
This,
on the planet
like,
struts are functioning.
this
I won't have
mask
to
he
use
has
the
on. What is this? Looks like an insect.
Any problems?
Some kind of
There's a
scuba
brand
mask
new
thing.
hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
And then they'll run away together and fall in love.
What about SEAL Team 10?
Oh, it's SEAL Team
They landed on
10.
the roof of the Big
6
Shell
has been
as
kicked
planned.
out of the way.
By the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution.
His little
We're
voice.
now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've
That's
already
just so
covered
random
several
too. Like you
places
wouldn't
in
pick
the
another
Arctic.
animal or something like that.
300
It's just like,
missions
you know what name I've always liked is Raiden.
Legendary
What?
Mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part.
What?
Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact
What did
me
he
by
say he didn't
codec.
want to do? He said he didn't want to do something and his boss is just like, okay, you don't have to. It works like that? I thought you have to do whatever they want no matter fucking what.
When we need to reach you, contact you.
He's like, I don't
The
like
codec
that.
will beep.
They're like, okay,
When you hear
princess.
that noise,
We'll
press
make
the
an
select
exception for
button.
you.
The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear.
Oh my god.
No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything
The
changes.
ear thing. I had a story where everybody wore little earpieces and it was just called the ear thing. I'll get to that on this YouTube channel eventually. What was that? Or they're just moving around like as if they were pretending to walk.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses
Sneak.
electrofiber
What is
technology,
that?
a byproduct
He's
of
like-
fiber optics research.
He put his mouth like real close to like the
The
Skype.
texture isn't far removed from rubber,
Oh,
but
look.
the material protects against
They're
a
like,
wide range of toxic
we'll just give you
substances. The
a,
suit itself has
you
a
know,
wide array of built-in sensors. It is
Just
referred to
doing
as
like this,
smart skin and military
the scanning
R&D.
like from the
Data about damage to different
toe to
pieces of
head or
body,
whatever.
including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback
What?
system.
What is he talking about?
on my torso.
Oh,
Relax.
bitch.
The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
The skull suit.
Seems appropriate somehow.
Okay, whatever. Is that restricting his breathing? Is that really gonna give him extra strength or whatever?
The hatch with
I
a
don't know.
circular handle will
What was
open
that?
into
They
the
said that
elevator
if he gets cut and
Locate
starts
the hatch
bleeding,
first.
that the suit will
Copy that.
tell
Moving on to main
the
mission
nanomachines
objectives.
in him that he's bleeding. And I guess the nanomachines will do something about it. I don't know. Oh, look at that dive. That was beautiful. It doesn't. The face doesn't look like a skull. It looks like an insect. It looks like a praying mantis or something.
Got your feet wet?
Oh my
These are the
God.
basic controls for swimming.
Oh my god. All right, just
Stroke the
explain
water
some
and move
game
forward by pushing the punch
mechanics.
button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster.
I love this shit where they I love this when they're just like like they totally break the fourth wall, and they why do they keep zooming in on his mouth? It's like weird.
The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater.
I love it when they totally break the fourth wall and they just admit they're in a game instead of trying to play it off like,
Once the O2
you know,
gauge falls
you're
to zero,
in
life
the
gauge
palm
will
of your
start to
hand.
drop.
There's like this
You
and
need to be aware of that.
do the left side and the right side. And they're just like, take your controller and do this and hit that. It's like, okay, yeah, it makes sense because I know I'm in a video game and my entire sense of reality has just been broken. Oh, look at that. You can see infrared. Anyway, he looks like a praying mantis with like a bone in his mouth or like a newspaper in his mouth or something. And there's like a big doll robot thing. Looks like a big Sharpay or something like that with a number 4 on it. Oh no, they look more like diving suits. I guess from the top it looked like a Sharpay. There's big round roly-poly diving suits. Oh wait, that's my makeup I'm smearing. I like how they call it sneaking suit, like they don't have a better name. Where they can't just say like the suit you're wearing. There's like, they could just be like it's a wetsuit. It's a wetsuit that has extra shit. Extra high-tech sci-fi wetsuit, but no. Oh look, he got a big huge pie. A pie made of old car tires and cat food. What's going on? I heard somebody like yelling on the other side. Oh yeah, because somebody's getting beat up on the other side. He's like, somebody was mean to me. He's just like crying into his hands. What is that? He's like, somebody robbed me. They stole my money and punched me. And they were very mean.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov.
Do you have to call every time you see an enemy?
All his equipment is
Like-
Russian-made.
Must be a Galukovich man.
Galukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
Okay, I think Shadow Moses is just basically referring to the first game. That's what I'm assuming.
Arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
There's worse things. So did the old Russian dude die? I guess we're gonna find out. But like, I wonder who's the new leader, if he is dead, or maybe he survived. Maybe his daughter is the new leader and her kid is something, I don't know. Huh. He was just thrown out of the elevator like The Shining. Oh, look. He's just like, that's right, look at my pumpkin booty from the back as I go up this elevator.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Believe it.
Looks like a solo job.
One man.
One
We
man.
may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold.
Raiden's little voice is like so adorable.
Skills.
We'll
He's got
need to get an ID.
skills.
But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal
Okay,
in front
20
of the
minutes.
elevator.